So you've probably seen these Matchbox moving parts that I'm going to open in this video on my Instagram collection video or post. That is, if you follow me on Instagram or if you have Instagram. And you're like, well, how did they get back in the package? Well, I'm doing some time warping here because, well, this video was supposed to come out on Saturday, which is roughly when I wanted to get all that out, all the posts out. But I realized that that was New Year's, and I'm not filming this close to that, so this video is going to be a little late than I wanted it to be, but I needed to get my little, like, future lookout video out on New Year's. You know, that's something time sensitive. So, yeah, this can get pushed back. And it's time to file some moving parts into the collection. And we are starting here with I was looking up here because I just finished recording the throwback series. So that will tell you how long that I am filming these in advance. This is 1965 Volkswagen Type 3 Fastpack. I think this is the first moving parts mix ever. In 2019. I said 18, but I'm going to say it's probably 19. And this was probably one of the first moving part castings ever to be available at the store. Along with that purple Volkswagen. Or not the Volkswagen, this is the Volkswagen. I mean the purple Pontiac. And the Nissan Xterra. Yeah, okay. We'll get the Xterra next, but we'll start with the Volkswagen. Oh, actually, it was the blue Xterra. I have the yellow one, because I already opened the blue one. So you'll see the yellow one soon. But I just love this line, and it just keeps getting better and better as the years go on. So happy to see what they do in 2023. Here's the Volkswagen. This is the only version of this it's the only version of this casting I have. Really the only one I need because the premium versions were kind of eh. I think there's only one. It was white and gold. Ugh. This one looks pretty nice though. Got your Porsche-esque headlights. God, I can't speak in this video. Volkswagen badge. Matchbox on the plate. 1135. I won't be surprised if that's like someone's birthday or something. Like, well, actually, no, it can't be someone's birthday because there's no date that's 35th. There's no 35th date. It seems like there's a little paint defect on the door there. You got ambers on the taillight. I don't think you have actually red taillights. It's hard to see. And same plate, of course. Blue windows, kind of giving it that Lesney vibe, which is really how they got inspired to do the opening doors, because that's how the Lesneys were in the back of the day. They don't open very far. You don't really need them to open that far. There's your interior. Yeah, your Mercedes steering wheel. Doors shut nice and flush. The metal ones will. The plastic ones will not. There's your Volkswagen. Now, I kind of have these out of order. We're going in order of release. So, I have to move these around a little bit. Nissan Xterra, which this one, again, oh, this one says 2020 on the back, so yeah, the Volkswagen is the oldest one there that we have today, but the blue one, I think, came out in the same mix. The blue Xterra came out in the same mix as that Volkswagen, so, but I already have the blue one filed away in the collection. I love Xterras in yellow. And if you've seen any of my pictures from the junkyards that I visited, you will know that I have taken photos of some multiple yellow Xterras that have showed up in the junkyard. You got your Nissan badge in silver. You got your white headlights, which are a little square. I know they re-released this one this year in an Amazon box set, and they actually rounded out the headlights, which is kind of cool. But not enough difference for me to buy it. There's your trim and door handle, and of course you get details on the back too, Xterra and Nissan, and the black wiper blade, which actually goes onto the window. Well, because the trunk is essentially a whole window, and they just paint, or they just put a decal over it to cover up the parts that should be yellow. Probably should have left it open, because this is not opening up again. That's what I said, the yellow, or not the yellow. the plastic parts are very iffy on fitment. Some of them are really tight like this, and some of them don't shut at all. This one, of course, is based on the original Xterra model with the opening trunk. So, really glad that they brought it back, and we're actually getting some clean versions of it finally, because the old ones weren't very clean. They were always wacky. Moving right along to your Buick Riviera convertible in this really nice metal flake red. I can't wait to get this one open. This casting doesn't show up very often. Actually, I think there's only 3 releases, maybe 4. I think they did this red one, a blue one, and maybe a black one, and that's all I really know. But this red one is beautiful. This is the only one I have, by the way. This red is beautiful. No details on the front. This was this is the debut version. This is a new casting. Well, this was a new casting. Interior is very nice. You really don't gotta open the doors to see it, but there you go. They open very wide. I like the trim on the side here. It looks very classy. No details on the side or the back. And this side has the same trim, all silver trim. Really cool casting. Too bad we don't see it very often. I don't mind more versions of it. I never found the blue one or the black one that I might have made up. I don't know. Next brings us to, I guess you can call this the facelifted packaging, because they changed the art a little bit and they made it a little more streamlined. Still the same packaging style though. This is in 2021, so this is, yeah, 2021 they facelifted the pack. Oh, actually, no, it was late. No, they did it. No, okay, so the packaging was facelifted in 2020, and then it carried over to 2021, the first half of 2021, and then they got the second gen packaging, which we'll get to. So, unintentional history lesson there, but love the blue on this Datsun. This kind of trails off of their Sapphire Chases, except it's gold, not white, but I think it's like the same blue. Like the gold 5-spokes, oh, this is semi-gold. The striping on the hood. And then you got tail lights. The tail lights on this casting are always awesome, and they do it on every release, and it's just amazing. I love it. I like how they actually got the badge in gold. That looks really good. That's an awesome release. And really, I don't expect them to do the headlights, so I guess they could do a little design on the hood there. Oh, this one has, oh, the doors weren't propped in the packaging, but it does have opening doors. It's interesting, they weren't displaying the opening doors, which when they're advertising opening parts. These ones don't click like the other two. Alright, here's some next-gen packaging. Another, oh, I forgot there's 2 Xterras in this one. The black one, the very controversial second, it's getting stuck on my charger. Very controversial second-gen packaging, which is really hard to store, which is why I am so excited to open these up, just so I don't have to store them. If I can, oh, jeez. I just annihilated the card. Here, I'll keep the trunk open so I don't have to struggle to open it. Love that black metal flake. This is kind of when they started using the black metal flake. I think this is a 2021 release. Yeah. Yeah, because I know the 2022 releases. Same details as the other one. except I don't think they did the black trim on the side. Yeah, they obviously didn't. Same details on the back here. Looks a lot better than the yellow, and once we shut this, you see the interior a lot better because it's a lighter interior. But once we shut this, yeah, that looks a lot better than the yellow. You can't really tell that it's a clear piece that they just painted over, while on the yellow one you can see some parts they didn't get. The black is much more streamlined. I love this release. This is when they started to use this black metal flake, which they throw on everything. It's just awesome. One of these days, I know I talked about in my kind of like outlook video on 2023. I know I talked about doing different types of content. This might be something that you want to see. These black metal flake Matchbox. I'm sure they'll all look good together, and that'll be fun for me to go through and see what ones I have, and we can line them all up here. Next, I'm already trying to open it and show you what it is. 2004 Honda Civic S2000, or Honda Civic, no, 2004 Honda S2000 was happening. White with the gold rims. My garbage is already overflowing. We gotta. Oh, that didn't work. I'll keep the hood open too, because if I shut it, I won't be able to get it back open. Now this one, I think this is easier. I've gotten the other ones that I have open. Metal Flake White is just brilliant for this. I love it, and with the gold 5 spokes, just make it fit. No pun intended, because it's Honda. S2000 on the plate, tail light's looking good, Honda, and then your brake light. Interior looks good. I'm glad they didn't give this one opening doors, because look at that engine bay. It even says VTEC. I know I say that every time I review one of these, but I'm seriously, that's cool. It looks, yeah, and it's got a lot of nice texture in there too. It's not as two-dimensional as some of them. We'll shut that. Oh, we got some nasty, like, paint issue going on right there. Like, ugh. Yeah, it looks like it like jointed together. Yeah, look at that. There's like a. So yeah, ooh, it seems like there was a paint splatter there. You can see that, how it's like lost the metal flake, and then it kind of like bonded itself to the side of the fender there. Well, there you have it, folks. Matchbox. For what's it called? I can never think of the word. I was trying to say this word too in the Tomica video, but I just lost it. Well, whatever. On to the next model, the 1978 Subaru Brat. This is the first release. I got this one from my friend Diecast Car Guru. Don't know why I haven't opened it, but I have the other releases of it open. Oh no, I haven't done the black one yet, but I'm going to do that one with its companions in the same case. So we got to get the red one open. The original. This one was hard to find, and so was the Honda in the same mix, but I still don't have the Honda. So here it is. Love it in red. I think this is the iconic color for the Subaru Brat. Red and white. We got Brat up there on the, I don't know what you, that's the B pillar, would it really be? Yeah, I guess so. 4x4, nice and clean. This is probably the best the decal has been, because I know on the black version and definitely on the white one here, they had alignment issues on the back there. This one, pretty flush. You know, it's got that weird overlap because the decal's kind of like transparent. Kind of got a little mess up there. Not as bad as that. Yeah, but I'm really happy that they were able to get it down for at least the first release. And this one is beautiful. Definitely the one to have. And there's your engine. They all have the same detail in the engine, and it is a plastic engine. So if you do customize one of these, like Diecast Car Guru did, he's customized a couple of them, and he gave me one of them. Here, you don't have to worry about stripping the engine details because they're plastic. You will keep those, unlike like the S2000 here, where they are part of the body, so they probably will get stripped if you strip it. That is the Brat. Just a beautiful, beautiful model. And me and Diecast Car Guru are like so happy that Matchbox did it. And it's so much better than the Hot Wheels. And I'm really surprised that no other brands have even tried to do the Brat. I don't know if the Brat was sold in Japan, so I don't know if Tomica really would have attempted it. But it would have been cool to see a Tomica one. Maybe it'll show up in the premium line. I've been saying for a long time that the premium line needs more SUVs or trucks. And I think they started to go in that direction with the Pajero, and then they kind of stopped. I would really like to see like a Forester STI. I mean, I think that's really fitting for the premium line and something they could definitely do. But who knows? Last vehicle of this video, very recent. This is from the first mix of 2022. The Land Rover Range Rover Evoque. This one, actually, speaking of Diecast Car Guru, he helped me get this one. And time to open it. You know, this is the only one from mix 1 I have, so I'm not going to do my own video on it, so I might as well include it here. And then that way I can now get into mix 2. Oh, I already did mix 2. I can do mix 3, which I have mix 3. Oh, actually, I'm going to wait on mix 3 because Diecast Car Guru found me the Porsche from mix 3. So once I get the Porsche, then I'll review the entirety of mix 3. That will be a good video. But here is the Range Rover. It's based on the basic version of the Evoque, just without the roof, of course. This is one of the very few convertible SUVs, kind of like the Nissan Murano, that kind of little ugly. But Matchbox did a wonderful job on this casting. Now, I'm a fan of the Evoque, but I think convertible SUVs are just weird. I like the Evoque, it's pretty clean. And I have a couple of versions of the mainline one. So this will pair very nicely with them. I think it's proportioned the same. You got your Range Rover headlights there, which I think are transferring to all their models. Nice grills. Range Rover, Land Rover on the badge. I don't know why they still differentiate them. They should just make 2 different brands rather than having the Land Rover brand on a Range Rover. There's your tails, your reflectors down there. Evoque. Let's say 54 or yeah, 504. Here are your opening doors. They open very smooth. You get a nice open interior. Again, I still don't care for them doing convertibles with opening doors. I still think it's weird. But maybe they could. It's definitely possible they could put the hardtop on it and put it in just modify the hardtop so that the window is actually open, and then put it in the into this mold. I'm sure they could make it a hardtop, but the next version of it is red and it's still convertible, so I guess that's where they're gonna go. I don't see them really changing it. But there you have it. 8 Matchbox moving parts ready to go into the collection. Hopefully I can put the Subaru in there. I don't know yet if I have Subaru in the collection, or Nissan. Of course, Datsun, Honda, Land Rover, and Buick and Volkswagen. Oh no, Volkswagen. I don't know if I can put that. I definitely won't be able to put that in there. I'm sure I won't be done. But anyway, there it is, guys. Some random moving parts, just cleaning out storage. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Bye.